Perfect. Okay, so here, but my pain is here. I feel.
I will explain first. People have a back pain and they are thinking, first, some of the people, it's a different way of thinking. First, they think, it's my kidney. It's a problem with the kidney, running to the doctor. And another group of the people say, sciatica problem.
Right.
Corrupt nerves, need a chiropractor. Either both of it's not right. And what is the problem? Problem is in erectum spinae. This is paravertebral muscles left and right from our spine. And I'm recommending the people, if they like a hitting massage, we say, we hit with the knuckle and the show finger with the knuckle, and the third one directly 45 degrees in this hard stiff muscles. And we're going to find, we are like researcher, we're like find the treasure, and where we find this treasure, this pain, we are going to destroy. How we destroy? We bring more circulation, nothing more. And we will work with the tolerable, we work with the pain.
Right.
Our power is going to be according our tolerable pain. And we work.
Yeah.
And of course, first we're going to be quick tired, but it's like a training process. And when we go.
So, Carmen, if somebody comes, like I had someone, I have a sciatica pain, they use the hot bottle. I said, heat is not good. I said, cold is better in the pain. But then I said, heat. Do the clapping.
Yes, they will clap. And cold and warm, this is very important to say, because if people feel pain there, they don't have to put cold. For example, if it's any injury, some injury, and always recommendation is cold, 24 hours. Probably yes, for first hour and two, because with cold we bring stiffness in the body.
Yes.
In opposite, we will have to give the body circulation, and with the circulation, and circulation is energy, and energy, visible part of the energy is the blood. I told last time, and blood have to be activated, the circulation.
Right.
And this is simple. Why we should make simple stuff complicated? And and then we work. And of course, anybody have something specific. But if you work like this, if we stretch a little bit this area where exactly it is, if it's lower than the hip, then we go there. It's depend where is the pain, and not always where the pain is we have to do. For example, if they say the pain is in the hips, lower and coming down to the leg, this is something different, and we can work for backside of our knee. If we're alone, what we can do? Of course, we can work first for the fossa popliteal, is actually area backside of kneecap. And we work here. How we work? On the level of our tolerable pain. Pain is not enemy, as I told last time. And even from the go. And we work, and we bring warm here, heating, this come up and gives a better circulation here, and then we feel, oh, it's great. Or we can start first, because people mostly, I told last time, we go further now. It's our roots, and if we
this is our roots. When we stand like this, we can feel how the roots are.
Yes. It's our roots, and then we can stretch. We can stretch our roots with the standing board, as I've been showing last time, or with the. It's up to person who is the person, old and young, and flexibility and way of thinking, wear preparation. It's a little bit similar, but it's a little bit individual. But anyway, to bring more circulation here, we can solve the issue here on our hip, for example. But if it's higher, it's erector spinae, as I told first, and we're going with the fist.
At the both sides. First one side, and then go to the other side.
Of course, we can start and check and work again here. Any position is appreciated, depends on the condition of the person. Yeah. And find, you can try now, and you feel slowly more how stiff and painful is the area.
I feel how it's slowly releasing.
Yes, of course. Yeah. And then work. And if you work with your fist, you also affect the triple warm meridian, a large intestine, small intestine, and triple warm is responsible for the warm circulation of the energy of the three parts of the body, higher, middle, and lower part of the body. That's why working with that, we activate other meridians. It's a great.
It's simple and it's great.
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Because most people, they do suffer from all these areas, like all this area. This is the most problem they start, and also from here, the head.
Of course. If the lower part, we thought we have to work for our legs and then bring better circulation for our hips. And of course, this area, if we think for this area, and imagine this area is 360 degrees. We have to not just to work for the most painful part, but we have to work for all of this circle as well. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And if we imagine vertical 360 degrees, from here to here, we have to work, for example, perineum. Perineum, that's mean in the man between scrotum and anus, we have to work here as well.
Yes.
Work here as well. But there is it's a similar technique, and we can do that. And that's first we can do this tapping on the level of our tolerable pain. And of course, we have to stretch this area and to renew this muscles memory or energy, to renew, to activate any position of the stretching, like lodging in China, have to be minimum in this area. Of course, for beginners, it's a short. For example, let's say people they cannot open the legs. For them, it's agony.
No, it's very hard.
For them it's agony. But daily, step by step, you see the hips is on the area with the knee, and slowly we open. And what we're doing now, we open inside,
Right.
inside. And this position, if we can do a bit more day by day, it's wishing time to be about 5 minutes. And if we can come on this time, minimum 5 minutes, minimum, we can destroy these muscles memories and open the tendons, and slowly we feel better and we will have a better circulation. Let's say we stretch this inside area, but we have to stretch front and back area as well. That's why we're going to do always step by step, always is journey, daily, step by step. I'm showing the end of the different movement, but we can combine. Okay, we go, for example, like this to stretch. Let's say with the left hip problem here and painful.
Yes.
We stretch front area, and another leg could be with bended knee, depend of the person, depend
Yes.
you or whatever. And then, of course, we do meridians left and right, and not one side. And
Right.
then we're going to look the knee and twist the body and stretch and hold on the hand and look this side, and we stretch third side outside. We stretch front, we stretch inside, we stretch front, and then we stretch outside the hip. Now, like east, west, south, and north. And we stretch here. And what is left? Left, backside. And backside, okay, we work now for the left. It's meaning the same for the right, depend.
Yeah.
Then we go, see, right leg is on the knee. It's beginning. It's not like a split, could be split, women split, but step by step.
Right.
And you see, we stretch backside.
Right.
That's mean we did a four direction, and in all over 4 direction. And if we go to this minimum of 5 minutes, for example, standing board is stretch more backside.
Yes.
Larging table is stretching back because upper leg is stretching back, but the lower leg is stretching front.
Right.
And if we do this movement, as I've been showing you, we stretch outside, we stretch inside, and we did completely movement. Yeah. And if we keep this flexibility, it's great. I've been telling you last time.
Right.
Chinese saying, stretch the tendons 1 centimeter. You put on your ages 10 more years. You extend your life journey with 10 more years in quality, which is super. It's
Right.
If we create our life journey in an understandable way, and if we know what we're doing, and after we're doing, we see, oh, it's a flexibility better, because this is invisible what we're doing. But
Right.
the effect of that we are seeing after we've been doing these exercises. That's why right now we have the effect of what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah. And of course we have to, there is a many combination of these exercises. For example, when I teach people in the group and I tell them, for example, you see, we stretch this side and we go front a little bit and we go back a little bit. And of course, if we feel a little bit pain in the stretch later, we can work with the fist.
Let's say I feel here. I feel here.
Yeah.
Not here, but I feel here.
Yeah, go there. Go there. But it's a level after level, level after level. People are beginners first to stretch, then they have to be relaxed, or whatever, you or another one, and they can work. They can work if they're relaxed, and then they can do next level in combination.
I understand.
Yeah. So nobody have to speed, have to have спеши медленно.
Да. То, так мы начинаем вначале только, we start first, we start speaking Russian.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so we first do the stretches like this. We do a little bit clapping here.
Yeah.
Then we put one leg forward and we do like this. And then we try to do this, yes?
Of course, one leg forward. Yeah, one leg forward could be like this.
Oh, right. And
Yeah.
then it could be like this, yes.
Yeah. And we stretch another one. But we stretch a little bit this front leg, this back side of the front leg as well.
It's interesting. You know, I always could able to move like this one is okay. But when it comes to my right, that I always get pain here. This one I can do like a full before.
Okay. Yeah, you will remember what you did, and then you go slowly to this again.
Yeah.
And go further as well. Yeah.
But Carmen, do we start from where we usually experience the pain, or there is a steps to start? Let's say we start from the head, or we start from our legs, because the legs are the roots. From where we start the exercise?
I will give you the principle.
Okay.
Important. 1 second.
Pero no noises.
If have something urgent, something like a rescue, like a neat ambulance or whatever.
Yeah.
We are going directly where we feel the pain and discomfort.
Okay. So when there's a pain, we go where the discomfort is.
Well, we're going directly there, or lower if it's not possible to be there. For example, you remember if it's here on the hip problem and here, better to work for the back side of the knee. Better to work here. Go lower, because we go from the roots. And
also, if we have the hip problem, we go from the roots.
We go from the roots because we've been taught in the university many books that problem with sciatica, problem with the vertebra, and the pain comes down. But in our understanding, natural understanding is totally opposite. the root causes the spasm in the middle in our system, body, for example.
You know, that's so nice, because when I look at the person, when we say the person stands up, the way he stands, if his leg is not in the correct position, then he will have problem all over here.
Of course.
So most people, let's say they walk crooked, they have one side a little bit crooked, or one, not a full step, not a good proper stand.
Even you can see how the children walk. Most of the children as well, it's a process, will bring the problem in the future. And how they walk a little bit on the toes.
Right.
Because the tendons is shortened here. The tendons is shortened. Even it's a stress.
Or even some like this, or some like this. They're not straight. Their leg is crooked.
Yes, of course.
Or some go this way, or some go this way.
Of course, that's why we have to teach in the people, bringing them to the balance. Remember, or we have a recording. This is most important. If we are going on this way to bring us to balance, the symptoms disappear. The illnesses, piece of cake, disappear. All of them. World Health Organization have a list with the 10,000 illnesses. And this is not the rules. This is not the cause. This is result of the losing the balance in this system.
100%, 100%. It's. I see this. I see this in such a. In my vision, I see the people that are suffering, and I'm like, there's so many problems that you don't need to be dependent on doctors. You can solve it yourself just by understanding the basic.
Yes, and this is best to have a family support, because the family cells, it's very important.
100%.
You know, mother, children, mother get better. It's reflected to the children as well.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, and people, older people, for them it's a little bit late, but it's not too late.
Right.
And they can work on that, because if they're a bit too old, they're refusing to do anything else. They just waiting for ending of their life journey.
Right.
Yeah, that's why as early as possible to understand this idea, consciously keep the system in balance, and give it time for that daily. There is a many simple tests from my practicing, what I've been learning in the university, and the knowledge I put on that. But university, as I told you, doesn't help me to get better and better.
No.
With super knowledge, it was in opposite, worse.
Right.
Yeah. And then you see normally opening the knee, they have to be on the floor. The knee have to be on the floor.
Yes. And if they are not on the floor, then we know there is a problem.
And it's this balance. Why? For example, right knee is higher, stiffness in the hip joint, or left knee is higher, stiffness in the left hip joint. It's super easy, like a frog. Test like a frog. Anyone can see. And if they cannot put the knee on the floor, out of balance, have to work. And anyone need to work. But people too intelligent, they put this away they say, we're feeling great. That's not a problem, but it's working invisible inside of us. And if we realize, how we realize, helping each other day by day, helping see, well, what is this? And if you did a little bit, it's getting better. Yesterday was like this. It's not mean yesterday or 1 month before or something like that. And then,
Right.
for example, I was born with the hip luxation. I will tell you, when I was child, my mother, because my right was like this, and I've been walking like this.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And my mother said, "Walk normally, please," because she's lovely mother. But I couldn't, and again and again. And then later, so many different problems here.
Exactly, yes. Pain all over, goes to the stomach, to the up.
Yes. But I solved the issue. I'm happy that I do a joke. Did a surgery, without blood. I recovered 98 or 99% of the condition of this joint. And if sometimes for example, showing a little bit pain or things like that, I'm directly there and I'm solving the issue quicker because some spasms, it's muscles, brain. They remember how they've been. They want to go back as well. But you keep the balance. If you keep the balance, you bring the steps. Yeah.
What you said is I think when I was born, I don't know, but my mom, she was not a healthy woman, and she had a lot of traumas. And then when I was born, I think all my, from what I understand, that when we have here that is like this,
Yeah.
so that's because of the wrong pregnancy, when the child comes out under a lot of stress. And then when people say, walk straight, you cannot walk straight. I remember my father forced me, walk straight. You can't, because here is something not okay.
Yes, spasm there. And we go further to explain the issue and explain the problem. And if we're going like this,
it's problem here.
Yes, and problem in pectoralis areas.
In heart, in the
Yes.
stomach.
Yes.
My gallbladder was removed because I had the stones when I was pregnant with my kids.
Yeah, that's explanation of super medicine. That's super explanation.
Because you like this, everything is tied inside the stomach. Everything is no blood flow, no heart. Heart is not working good.
Yeah, but if your children or grandchildren, and because let's say you mother a lot of stress and then bring the stress to the child.
Yes.
And bring the stress to the child, and the child is also in this not normal position. But if you start to work and bring slowly the balance, and it's a learning process. And you remember last time I've been, probably yes or not, I've been saying we are carrying the past.
Yes, we are.
We are carrying the present.
Yes.
But we are carrying the future.
Right.
And all these three stuff in this system.
Right.
Present,
past, and future.
And the future. And who is the master to change that? We are the master. And we can change the system and bring the balance.
I so agree with you, because my life was not easy. I was abused, and my mom died because she was alcoholic. I didn't have a good life. So I always say, okay, so I didn't have a good life. Fine, but it's done, it's end. Now is new beginning. I don't want to leave what it was, because if I leave, then it's like kill yourself. There is no life to it. So what it was. Today's a new day. We work on new day. So, yeah.
You completely right. You realize, oh, what's happened, and you're doing your conclusions. You're doing some people cannot do that. Some people they're finished their life.
They stuck. They live with what it was instead to wake up and say there is a new day, new possibility.
Of course, because we've been created ourselves to change with the new one, with the memory from the previous, and and I'm doing always the joke, and I've been probably telling last time. Sometimes I would say twice some things, but it's
good. It's good. Even 100 times is good.
Yeah, because I will say something in Russian. Ленин писал, учиться, много раз много учиться. И его друзей спрашивали: товарищ Ленин, почему так много пишете учиться? А он сказал: я только расписываю ручку.
Расписываю ручку, да.
You understand in English what is this?
Да.
Yeah. It's a learning process. That's why we are here. We have experience to learn. We have to volunteers to be to serve volunteers to make it better, and creativity also. And what I wanted to say, I will not forget. Hat is not just for balance and for beauty. It's for more things. And I thought last time, we had difficulties. We have to appreciate that, because bring our wisdom without accepting the real life, we have not real step further.
Right.
Yeah, that's why it's love, appreciate, we're happy with that, and go ahead and change that, because we know what we're doing, and we work without anesthetic. If it's too much what we're doing, we do a little bit less. And I'm doing the joke. If the tears start to come, a little bit less, and then go ahead.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That's why. And in the Bible is written, and probably I repeat that again, if 2 or 3 people are in the name of the God is between them. That's mean great support between us, and it's very important to be supportive, to have this resonance between the people, and to this and to be in the reality, to understand, yes, we're doing that because we improve our condition, and this way to improvement, no end, but we are on this way.
Right. So when people come and say, okay, so we covered the area of the leg, so we understand that everything that comes from here down is the problem of the root, which are our legs. So we have to work on stretching them slowly. Now, when the people come and tell you, oh, I have a problem in my head, I have a headaches. Most people suffering from headaches. So is the problem also from the roots, or problem are from here, like from this area? I don't know.
Is connected from the roots, but first we have to bring to increase the local circulation, and we have to work for the legs. But I will remember you again. If we have your dog is behind you, if you give him tapping, the dog will be glad.
No, dog wants to go out.
Aha.
The dog wants to go out, and my son is taking her, but she's crying to go out.
That's great. If dogs wants to go out, that's great. But did you try to give the dogs a little bit of tapping or not?
Yes, I do the tapping. I also, my cat, I show you. I have 2 cats.
Okay, they love it, I think.
So this cat is all the time is so sick. So he has a problem. He had a VIP virus, FIP virus. It's like a flu when he was born. I think he was not born from the healthy mom or dad. And each time ear infections, like each time getting ear infections, no matter what happens, ear infections all the time. So what I do is I do massages, I do like this all the time, I also do light therapy, then I put the medicine inside, but it's not easy. It's all the time working on the area.
Yes, you can do the tapping around the area, and it's going to be great.
Here or under?
Yeah, all around, all 360 degrees, all around.
By using the hand or by using the
No. You can see the reaction of the cat and how the cat accept. First, not too strong. Always with the people the same. Always little
slowly.
bit. Yeah, slowly. And if the pain is here, that's mean here blockages.
Yes.
Then we open the blockages. How we open the blockages? We bring the circulation. We do the circulation, activate the circulation. Yeah, and we work like a heart beating, the same rhythm. Yeah, not too
fast.
Yeah, not too fast. Yeah, and you see, you have to have a patient and to further, and you see the cat later will come to you and will love it. Cats, some of them love, some of them not. But the dogs, they mostly love it, and because the animals cannot, like we are, they have not language, they cannot speak, but they express with the love, with their behavior. They express. That's mean people are waiting for the vet with their pets, and if they give them love with patting, it's going to be great. They probably almost don't need the vet.
Right.
Yeah. The vet will be angry with what I'm saying, but we can help our cat and dogs as well. Yeah, that's great. And before even in this 10 years journey on this combination, like a puzzle, because 10 years ago I started to implement these techniques, and I day by day start to develop them to bring more in this system, in this work. And I had also spasm here.
Like here, or
Yeah.
I found that always I have here tightness, but that comes because of here.
Yeah, and
what about this area? This, like that we are not so straight. We always have this.
Yeah, this area we can stretch this area as well. We can do patting on this area or spider or whatever. We can doing tapping here on the level of our tolerable pain. At home, we are doing something and we work and work and work. Then we see, we bring the circulation. Of course, we do a lot of exercise in this area as well. We stretch this. We stretch, and it's a great result. And we move the shoulder plate because the movement of the shoulder joint is 30% from the plate, 70% from this area. And everything, for example, that's why this reclining position, I will show you. Where show you? Just a moment. I will prepare in the minutes this bench, but in this bench, yeah,
I'm sorry.
no problem. With this bench, we can do reclining position. And okay, I will show in the chair because it's easier. And we can use 2 chairs or 3 chairs, and then we can stretch first here daily. Hey, I will show you. First we have to lie down and try to stretch our hands.
This is what I do now every morning before I move out of the bed. Carmen, this is what I do.
Yes.
I just stretch, and I also have this foam piece that I put under to create more release the pain. I tell you, because I sleep okay, but at night I'm very tired, so I'm like this because of all what I've been through. And so I wake up like this, you know. I sleep also very tight. Everything is tight.
Do you have pillow?
Yeah.
Pillow slowly reduce, and when you come on the stage of understanding, you will not need to have to sleep on the pillow. Yeah, you will remove completely the pillow. If you completely remove, I will tell you why. Because we've been in the mother womb like this.
Yes, like
and,
this.
Yeah, like this. And
Yeah.
this is the system. Remember that. And if we are sleeping, it's naturally process of the tightness.
Yes.
But if we learn from the animals, cats, for example, they wake up and they start to stretch.
Stretching, right.
They start to stretch. What? Okay, I'm in a bed. I will tell you what you say, and
okay.
if you I'm sleeping without pillow, but you will need a bit time to accommodate, to adjust, understand, yeah, and go like this and stretch. And then for example, let's give you same example what I gave you for the hips. I like rolling, let's say like this, rolling the back.
Yeah. Yes.
Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, a little bit.
Yes.
As much as you can, of course.
Right.
As much as you can.
Yes. I love it.
Okay, you did for your back. Let's say this is back area. Or fascia, modern words, fascia, back fascia, front fascia, left water.
Fascia, I think they call it in English, yes.
Yeah, and we can use anything, people to understand, but we have to make it simple. We did for the back. When we did for the back, we stretch like this frontal fascia, like this.
Right.
Like this, we stretch here frontal fascia.
Right.
And you feel we use.
I feel pain.
Yeah. Of course, you stretch your. This can. Yeah, that cannot be immediate. That's step by step. And if your chin is up, you stretch your platysma, and you work for your beauty here. If you yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yes.
And let's say we stretch the back. There is a lot of exercises stretch,
Oh, yes.
but we do simple. Let's stretch here. And you remember, you then you go on one side. You go on one side, and you stretch this part back, entire ribs, even
Yes.
even down to the hip,
Yes.
even down to the hip. And what you're doing, you're stretching. Uh, you're stretching one side. You stretch two sides. Now the third one, and then we go another side, and we stretch the fourth one.
Oh yes.
And we do something simple. Of course, we can precise anything else, but it's time. First simple, then go again, and then we stretch all. We stretch all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And two, step three, step four. That's why it's always recommended to start with the simple. And then this reclining position, which is great, even for the women, for the they want the breast is coming down and they want to have it. If it's good for them, they can work on this reclining position. I will show with the chair. Let's do with one, with another one, and this one. And you can have a more stable, always insure yourself, not do nonsense, something to injure yourself. Be careful,
Right.
be careful. And you work like this. Here, yeah, you work like this. And you see, you stretch natural. You stretch natural.
All
You
these areas.
yeah, this neck area, because stiff, you say stiffness here, and then you go back slowly. You can do on the edge of your bed first.
Right.
Yeah, and the legs on the bed and on the edge you can do and work and stretch a little bit, stretch a little bit. Then older people, for example, their heads like this, they cannot come down.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because the armpit come out the first point of the heart meridian, and stiffness and tightness and stress, they always make like this. They cannot, you see, some people who have not good voice, they tight, but slowly, I had a problems as well. Slowly you go down. First you don't have, gradually don't do too much, because you're so stressed, you doesn't feel good, for example, and you have a different stress. Oh, it's blood coming in the head, and that's a panic, and people are so funny, but that's it. Yeah, it's normal. And slowly, you stretch the system. And even if you're in the bed, even if you pillow lower, then without,
Right.
during your sleep, you stretch yourself. You use the time during the night to stretch yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's so so when people have arthritic buildup, I always say it's because they don't have a blood flow, because they allow themselves to not to do anything that actually sends a blood flow. So when they have the pain here, arthritis settles in. When they start slowly exercising and stretching, then slowly a blood comes into the area.
Exactly, 100%. You remember beginning of our conversation, I've been telling people are waiting till the life journey is ended. They are not doing something consciously to bring the quality of this life journey.
Right.
And it doesn't matter that you are 80 or 90 or whatever. If you want to start, you will bring the benefits. Yeah, step by step. Doesn't matter the age. Doesn't matter how you are.
And you saw cases where people had arthritis, and just by drinking a clean water and doing slowly stretching, they've been able to break out the acid and the buildup in the areas.
You mean it's that possible? Yeah.
Uric acid, all the toxicity that's in.
1000% this is possible. It's possible, not 100, 1000%. But the person have to know that he's going to go not just for the funny minutes. He have to allow himself to go through the little bit of struggle. If he's going to be to have a more wisdom, if he's going, I told, and I remind once again, no anesthetic, and if it's too painful, you do a little bit less, and then you go ahead. You have to have this normal attitude. It's like the building the house. It's going brick after brick, and this, and it's coming, and you can. And the positive news always to the people. But somebody will understand you. Somebody don't want to do anything else, and you cannot save that. If person cannot want to help himself, how you can help him?
No, I agree. Sometimes we as the people, we want to say that we are good. Like many times I speak with the client and tell me, I'm going to the bathroom every day. Oh, I'm stretching, but still you have a problem. So then there is something is not correct. Something doesn't click. So if you say that you're doing, then why you having? So either it's emotions or lack of blood. So I combine this together, say maybe it's not enough, or because just we want to say that we are good, but we are not honest. The problem is that we don't like to be honest.
You're completely right. This is excuses. And yeah, they have a book. They have a book, or from another master, and sleeping with the book under the pillow will not helping you to
yes
improve your condition. And I'm doing. What you're doing? You're doing. Sorry to say, but people are following me 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and their condition not improve because they don't do a step. I've been telling them, if it's a financial problem, you're welcome, free, do. But even that will not activate themselves. And with those people, I'm sorry, but it cannot do any step further. Yeah. Just with motivated. And
so Carmen, so you not taking any supplements?
It's a past. It's past.
So give me just your brief, like what you wake up in the morning, what you do. Tell me.
It's can you see any day they're not similar? They're not similar. You see the weather. This day super good. Another day some clouds. Another day some wind. Another day some raining. They cannot similar, but in general, for example, you see the nature, and it's like spring is coming, this and that. Cannot compare with the last one, and maybe the next one will surprise us a little bit, and we have to be prepared for this changing, and this changing will have not to affect us, and also social life. It's this happened, okay, it's happened. We cannot have influence everywhere. We can influence the system, but so many harmful stuff, and we blame them as the cause to our bad condition, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm not laughing to the people. I'm not want to make them feeling bad, but
No, but honest look, it's important.
yeah, the truth,
Truth.
the truth, because if you don't have express the truth, if you not work with the truth, you're a person with double, triple faces, and
Right.
and triple, four, or whatever, and
Right.
and it's a problem, not for us, and probably some also for others as well.
Right.
Yeah, but what is our task? Society or social or even the weather, we cannot give the good influence if we are not improve our system.
Yes.
And I'm always giving the example with the rats. Rats, they're going everywhere, but they're not getting the disease because their immune system is super strong.
Right.
Yeah. So dirty way. So we've been living with invisible words, for example, microorganism, different, thousand different, in peace and freedom, thousands of years, and now they're cause for their reason for our bad condition. I will laugh again. Yeah.
No, that's see. But in our society, people think that the whole idea is just to hop a medicine, but that's not correct. There's so much more before we hop the medicine.
We are prisoner in freedom, and as a prisoner, we've been taught whatever we need. Bring outside. We are consumers. We lose the possibility to be creator.
So you drink water, you eat regular food.
I'm not drinking the water.
So what you drink?
I'm not drinking water because everywhere 30 milliliters per kilogram. It has to be.
No, but just like
That-
what examples? You know, like it's I don't know.
See the nature. See the nature. Nature is your example. Our super intelligent humanity is different example. Yeah. If see the nature, for example, what chemo, or what if they don't have a possible to drink, they drink in a 3-day, in a 4-day once, or whatever. Or see the animals, if they don't have a food to eat, they eat whatever they have in a few days. And did I told you the it's like a wisdom. I will repeat, but if I didn't, that's be good example. The God is being worried for what he has created. First people in the Mother Earth, they've been just a little, and he's been worried because in a 20 days they found something to eat, and he says to the buffalo, it's like stars in the sky, buffalo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zodiac.
Yeah, zodiac. You have to go as a real buffalo to help my creation to eat even in 3 days one, not in 20 days. A little bit better, make them their life better. And buffalo came to the first group of the people, and buffalo told them, you God told me to help you to eat 3 times per day. And God heard what the buffalo says and told him, if you're promising so much, you have to work day and night to fulfill your promising. You know, yes. And I go again back to what I started to say. It's of course it's our food have to be best, but it's important what we absorb.
Exactly.
Not super important about the eat. Of course, we don't have to be killer. We have to eat less and less meat, or without it's better. Uh, but uh, it's it's great because I realized so many things, because before I've been telling you I've been vegetarian, I've been tried to be vegan, fasting, and now intermittent fasting. It's good. Something more to say. There is a way. The digestion is not in our intestine. The digestion is our mouth.
Right.
And what we are producing is most powerful. Our medicine we are producing, and we think we will get a medicine from outside. It's a funny thinking. Yeah. For example, a lot of enzymes in our saliva. The Chinese say to the saliva, cream of the cream, super, from the what they say, what is best to say, super healing medicine we create is saliva. Okay. And
how you explain the children that are already at age 3 or 4 and they have rotten teeth inside?
What they have inside?
Teeth that are rotten. They're not good. Rotten.
No.
A lot of cavities. Smell, cavities.
I mean, yeah. This is children. Children is like animals. Children, they are so easy to understand. So quick, we've been to the kindergarten. They start to sing, they start to stretch, they start to tapping. And if we tapping, because the health of our teeth is depend of circulation of our tea gums. Yeah.
Right.
And we work with whatever method we want to start. It's depend of us, with the top of our finger, with a little bit of the knuckles, but daily bring the circulation, helping the roots, because roots of our teeth. I start to have a bad teeth as I was 6, and start to remove the teeth, and now I became this wisdom, and I start, because many teeth are gone. Many teeth are gone. And now with those teeth who are left, I understand, even then in a bad condition. And I keep them in super condition. If they are not good, they have some cavities and things like that. But I do daily teeth tapping, daily. And I increase the circulation, and tea gums in a good condition. And then those teeth who are left, they're super. They're super. That's why children have to learn to bring the circulation. And if they bring the circulation, I will give you one example. I have a colleague from Denmark. He's doing acupuncture. And we met a few years ago. I think 10, 15 years ago, and he gave me a super example. He says, my grandma, she died without any teeth removed. How it's possible, I thought. You see, I have this and this removed and this. And he says, I don't know how, but he never washed the teeth. He never washed the teeth. Because you see how it's simple. The microorganism start to destroy the teeth if it's lack of circulation, if not good immunity in the mouth. And it's the same with the body. If the immune system is not well, they activate themselves. Fungus, different names, Aspergillus niger, Mucormycetes, this oncological fungus, another one, bacteria, so many names. I've been going through this because before, and I'm still working with the bioresonance, with the name of the different microorganism, parasites, and so many things. But they start to activate themselves if they have environment to work. They just do their job. They are not the cause, because now our medicine is make them as a cause, but they are work with our condition. If we improve our environment, they will be just a friend. They will be living with us in this environment as like a peaceful living in the country, in this mother earth.
Right.
Like this. And they help each other, they work, they don't need to make a war even. Yeah. It's peacemaker, it's a good bring the good condition and circulation of the person. And probably I've been telling you, best protection is to have no protection. And people protective this, protective that. It's if you protect of something, you resonate, you vibrate with the same vibration with this what you're protected for, and you get it, and you get it. Yeah, that's why it's a so funny word, but we're here to learn. If if you're not,
You know, this is so correct. You know, here in America now, especially in one state in Texas, they all measles, measles, measles. They pushing vaccines on people, and then you hear stories about one couple who took their child to the hospital, and the hospital refused to give him oxygen. And I'm in my mind and say, I wish these people knew what to do. Just by clapping hot and cold will bring circulation in, and the child will be breathing. But people are afraid. They're like, oh, like all the time is this fear. I don't know. It's like, I don't know why there is this fear. I don't know.
because our education is in the funny way. Our education, and educate yourself, educate your family, educate your children, educate the mother will want to be pregnant. That's it. It's for example, it's a funny, almost everything in opposite, like a bottle turn 30, 60 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like this, but it's if you tell them, they will think you're crazy.
Yes.
You
Yes.
see?
Or
That,
maybe you don't take it seriously, or you don't understand. This is this horrible case. But in reality, the body doesn't do mistakes. It's us, the ones that creating the problems and making stuff more complicated.
of course, of course. And if we are going of this understanding process, how we are going to understand that? If you're doing step 1, step 2, step 3, without that, no understanding.
Right.
Because no any spiritual development if it's not system development, and the people spiritual, it's also fun.
Right.
Also,
If I had a throat pain, I right away I do a little bit clapping. I do massage.
yes, yes,
I
yes,
clear circulation.
yes,
Day, no pain. It's
yes,
gone.
yes. And here under the vertebral prominence, after the 7
I want you to teach me next class about all these areas.
work here where the meridians are crossed, and you work here, and the vibration coming here. And also, if you have this, body is out of balance. Why? Because you bring more coldness instead of more warm. And the coldness, where is the coldness? Naturally cold fruit and vegetables, so modern. Start and inject the drinks, the juices. And I will tell you this way of thinking. But first, you remember your grandparents, your grandma, how did they start to drink the juice in the morning? No, nothing like this. They did they've been working, and then even if you start with a piece of dry bread or something dry, you bring the saliva, you bring the warm, you help the digestion, you bring the enzyme, and you realize, you understand, even the waves of what you're doing, the brain will understand that, and it will be great. And it's opposite what you say about the eating and hot water and things like that. Sometimes you drink, of course, why not? Sometimes you have I love the fruits, I love it, and sometimes I eat too much of them.
But the fruits that I usually look at the seasons. At the seasonal, at the summertime, it's different fruits. Winter time is different fruits. Winter time is more oranges and stuff that are more rich for the liver and the vitamin C and maybe the root vegetables. So it's more warm vegetables. Summertime, you automatically you want to eat watermelon, but here people want to eat watermelon all year round. You don't. It's not good. It's not healthy.
No, because in the summer it's warm and it's watermelon is cold.
Right.
Not to be from the fridge as well. And it's a bring a balance. If you're young, you can compensate. But if you are going after 40, 50, you have to be keep the fire, keep the light, keep the light. And if you have to keep the light for your life journey. And that's why swallowing, bring more saliva, and that's it. Even eat some dry, and of course later, or if you need some, which is contain the water, or soup or water, whatever you can drink. But you can see the urine. For example, the people who are doing the dry fast, they have Thursdays the black, not black urine, but it's a little bit dark urine, and the next days urine start to be clear, and you're not drinking, you're not eating, and how the urine is clear, you're absorbing the moisture also from the skin as well.
Right.
Yeah. Also, not just this system. And people are concentrating this system, cleaning this system. But it's not enough. It's 10% of the system or 15, and you concentrate in that. Oh, I'm doing so great stuff. I'm cleaning myself. No. The process is coming from here and going here. And people think, are they cleaning for animal? Yeah, it's... I tried when I was a student, I did a yoga and things, but I stopped it because the system is working. And if we are not stressed from this and that, about the parasympathicus and sympathicus of our autonomic nerve system. And if it's those parts, like a balance, yin and yang. Yeah. And if it's parasympathicus work, digestion work perfect, peristaltic of the intestine work perfect. Yeah. And this is like understanding, like way of life. Help yourself in it's a life journey.
Right. Amazing. Thank you so much, Carmen.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for the beautiful hour.
Yeah, we do simple, and people sometimes they want to be not simple, to be complicated, to be explained so with so many enzymes and vitamins.
So you think that we should do next class and we speak about, let's say, problems like diseases, like let's say acne, hair, eyes, like how we should do it?
Yeah, we can. It's not best way, but the people have to start with the level they are, and they want to solve this, they want to solve this, and later with years they will understand, if we keep the system, those symptoms will not appear, those diseases not appear. But we can speak for any disease, for any condition. You can make a list and we can speak about that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much, Carmen. Thank you. It's such a pleasure always that you are available and helping me so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's for me, but also I'll pass it on. And
oh yes, that's the best way. Pass it on. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Work together with the people with a similar frequency, and you grow your community.
Yes. Amen. Thank you so much, Carmen. All the best.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. All the best.